Hello. Well, if we take a look a second at what Tim Hecker was trying to achieve on Infinity Pool, an avant-garde soundtrack which sounds weird, feels weird, and is just generally weird overall, it's a combination of madness, apathy and boredom. I would say the psychedelic tone he was hoping to strike with this falls far short of what it should have been. If he was attempting to sound like Vangelis, he failed miserably. If he was attempting to create something innovative on his own, again, he failed miserably. The problem with Infinity Pool, and a great many others like it, is that it's very much a victim of its own tones. It's a construct of the imagination which is very self-contained rather than far-reaching. It's not ambitious in the way that Hecker might hope it might be. It strives for creating a soundscape which sounds and could indeed indicate insanity or psychosis of some sort, but ultimately comes across as muddled, noisy and ineffective. What set Vangelis apart from all other artists is that he created art. Not in every case. The Bounty had its weaknesses, but on scores such as Blade Runner, 1492, Conquest of Paradise and Alexander, the work was exemplary. Regarding Infinity Pool, it's neither exemplary or any particularly average sort of effort that you could imagine. And attaching the words original motion picture soundtrack to it is rather misleading. I'm on the fence about how I felt about Wind the Clock way back now to Forbidden Planet and the sonic tonalities created by Lewis and B.B. Barron on that film. It wasn't music, it was sound design. So where is the confusion here? Well, music relies very much upon the players. Strings, woodwinds, piano, brass, guitar even. Not saying that the synthesizer isn't an instrument, it is. But we live in an age of modern sound design, and it's very much the revenge of the synth, if you think about it. And it's become a go-to style for many directors, producers and composers. Well, why would that be so? What makes it more unique than using an orchestra or even a small ensemble of, say, 4, 5, 6 or so players? Well, it's budget, mostly, I would say. And creativity. There are many good scores that have come out of, well, just kind of doing it yourself. Recently, Andrew Scott Bell did a lot of the vocals and layering of instruments himself for the rather extraordinary soundtrack on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. But with Infinity Pool, it's very much a linear, almost pedantic use of sounds and the effects that they might create on a listener. Why would we listen to something like this away from the movie and hope for it to have any kind of similar effect? It might create tension in the film, where the dialogue and sound effects might tend to drown out whatever Hecker was hoping to do. It's hard to listen to, much less recommend this score, and I listened to it in one sitting. So, and in a track like Orgy, for example, which is hideous, it just hints at the rather mundane design and what is lacking very much in today's music, if you can call it that. I would give Infinity Pool by Tim Hecker 0 out of 5 stars. It's not particularly worth your time. There are those out there who might get something out of it, but, well, let's just say for now that I was left deeply unimpressed. For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Betty Jo Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you can find my pages, Hip-Notic Movie Reviews and Hip-Notic Soundtrack Reviews. I am Richard Jack Smith, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.